An event like this cannot happen in overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and bird eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team very motivated and dedicated colleagues of SCOE who know their job and result oriented. Now, I would like to call our team captain Pranali Kajare to share her experience. Captain, please on your line.
Thank you. Hello everyone. I, Pranali Yogesh Kazare, Captain of Team Hyperion, would like to invite all the faculty, students, and fellow participants to the fifth induction program of Team Hyperion. The team was formed in 2016 with a profound support from the faculty members by a group of the students who wish to step beyond the academic horizon and explore the plethora of practical opportunities. In this 4 year duration, tackling ups and downs, the team has managed to prosper progressively and hence growing motivating and helping the Tyros to bring their ideas into real, hence giving the much needed visual experience. The Team Hyperion is not just a team, but a family of an individual working to achieve a common goal of a greener future. I would like to share my experience of my journey throughout the duration of 2 years. Firstly, I joined the team as a steering associate. As time passed, I got to know about various other fields and developed the interest towards manufacturing subsystems. Further exploring this field, I learned various skills and hence cap holder of the season. Building various skill sets along with it, managing the academy was quite challenging at first. But the proper guidance from the faculties and the seniors, it becomes easy for me to maintain the balance between them. In the next season, after losing much of my colleagues, we fight continued the journey. And the dynamic swirl of the life landed me to take the prestigious opportunity of becoming team captain. During the course of the captainship, I learned management skills, developed my communication skill sets, but the most important of all, build leadership qualities. Under my captainship, I tried my best to serve for the team and henceforth will continue. Every year is bit different from others. This year, the challenge is quite unusual, and hence the method to deal with it is also unique. Thus, adapting to the current scenario, the team has decided to conduct its work on online portal till the situation permits. This year, the team has decided to participate in 2021, and hence it's a golden opportunity for the aspiring candidates to contribute straight away for the two seasons, that is 2021 and 2022. The team believes in getting in setting small goals in order to achieve the big ones, and hence following the deadlines, completing the task on time has always been a goal of a team member, and hence till now successfully satisfied to my expectations. Joining the I assure you of the season, you look at yourself as a different individual, having more of a practical knowledge and develop yourself to be a true engineer.
Thanks, Captain. That's too motivating. Now, we would like to start our presentation in which we will be sharing short info about all the subsystem. So buckle up your seat belts. We are going to start with solar. On to solar.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Manish Arya. I am member of Solar Subsystem in Team Hyperion. Solar panel is the most integrated part in solar vehicle. Let me take you the outline of our subsystem. First one, d- design of solar panel. We have designed solar panel according to specification of our vehicle. Last year we used 12 solar panel. Second one, selection of solar panel. It is one of the crucial parts for designing any solar vehicle because all things start from here. How to select, what to select. Third one, manufacturing of solar panel. This is very interesting and complicated work. Last year, we did in-house manufacturing. We discovered new lamination technique in solar panel manufacturing. Fourth one, MPPT system control. This is equally important device because solar panel is depend upon solar rays and solar rays may varies. So it takes care of their fluctuation and variation. Next one is challenges is next year. I think if we join new field and there is no challenges in that field, so our joining is meaningless because challenges give our more confidence and knowledge. So challenges is next year. First one, a lamination of solar panel. Second one, research on multi-junction solar panel. Earlier, as I discussed, a lot of research is going on efficiency of solar panel, and it is a part of this because multi-junction panel is the third generation of solar panel, and next year we will focus on this topic. Next one, solar round. This is a big challenge because Asia biggest solar car event gonna happen next year, and we need to cover almost 1,400 kilometers. So we need to design capacity of battery and solar panel according to it. This is all from my side. Thank you.
This subsystem is designed to introduce you to the world of autonomous vehicle, or more simply, self-driving car. We will start off by identifying what we mean by driving task, and then list out the elements of driving all those things that you do automatically when you are behind the steering wheel. This includes many precision tasks. Hardware configuration. Discuss a generic software stack to decompose the driving task into manageable components. How to represent the perceived environment for decision making. Next, we study how to incorporate safety consideration into autonomous vehicle to design both software and hardware. In vehicle modeling and control, we develop a vehicle model that captures longitudinal and lateral dynamics. Define a controller that regulates the speed of the vehicle. Develop a path following track a desired path, and even look at the state-of-the-art model, predictive executing and challenging maneuvers. Since it was our first trial, so we have used Raspberry Pi 4 and Arduino Mega 2560 to develop a central computer and ultrasonic transducers for distance measurement, and have successfully used the autonomous vehicle by competition point of view, acceleration and braking without any human inputs. At the end, I would conclude that you will be working on a realistic project that will navigate a self-driving car around the racetrack. You will learn to test the limits of your control design and learn the challenges inherent in driving at the limit of the vehicle performance. This topic established the basic terminology for self-driving use throughout the specialization, listing out the most important requirement for building self-driving solutions, and showcase your ideas in executing a dynamic driving maneuver in a self-driving car. I hope this will be useful for you as you go forward to help making self-driving vehicles as a part of our daily lives. Till now, you guys must have understood departments like IT, CS, and ENTC have a lot to do in autonomous. Now, I would like to bring your attention on actually which electronic components are used in electric vehicle and what parameters you have to keep a track of. You have to develop a system which will continuously measure voltage, current, smoke sensor, RPM measurement, and critical components and display it on dashboard. You have to synchronize maximum power point tracking system, also design a print circuit boards, and complete the power drain system, making it properly considering all the safety conditions, and minimize power loss. Electric vehicle also consists of electrical components like battery management system, motor controller, DC to DC converters, hub motors, relay, and many more. And this year, our aim is to make the whole car ready for the rain test as per the guidelines of ESVC 3000. Come on, gear up, let's grab the opportunity and lead the development.
Good afternoon, guys. Have you ever wondered the rear wheels of our car rotate at a different speed while we take a left turn or a right turn? Yes, you're thinking right. The left wheel rotates at a different speed than the right wheel. Some of you must be even thinking, is it even possible? The answer is yes. It is possible due to the mechanical miracle which was invented late back in 1827, which is called as differential. So, differential comes under the subsystem transmission, which I'm about to explain. So, transmission consists of basically two types: electrical transmission and mechanical transmission. So today I'm going to give you a brief idea about what is mechanical transmission. So mechanical transmission deals with all the mechanical components, namely gearboxes, shafts, and design of all such components. Last year we opted for open differential, which was a very big and an interesting task for all of us. Since this was the first year we started designing the gearboxes. We were not having any prior experiences, but we successfully designed an open differential. We didn't purchase an OEM component. Every component is designed by us in the workshop only. For the upcoming year, we are trying to design LSD, that is limited slip differential, which is again a very challenging task. And we are also trying to design every component at its best optimum design. So being in the transmission team, what are you get to know? You'll get to know the design part of all the components. And you must have heard about all the softwares in the mechanical field, namely SolidWorks, CATIA. If you join the team, you'll get the real-time experiences of using such software. So hope to see you guys soon. Over to Kashif.
I'm Kashif Pansari presenting to you the design subsystem of the Team Hyperion. Honestly, since my childhood, I have been a great enthusiast of designing, modifying, and creating the things that I would see around. But there is this great craze inside myself to generate a design for a race car. So if you feel the same spark inside yourself, welcome, my friend. In our team, there is a lot to do with this and aesthetics. Yes, seriously, a lot to do. to introduce your imagination to the rest of the world, you will have the softwares like SolidWorks and its strong end features like power surfacing. All after the molding and casting the carbon fiber when your body is ready, you are made to enhance its appearance through vector arts using softwares Adobe Illustrator and CorelDRAW, followed by the spray painting and other procedures. It's a design plan to make the best available designing softwares like Rhinoceros and Autodesk Maya to create the fair and appreciable organic aspects of our car and import the design in the motion generating Unity Pro softwares for the virtual and 3D visualization. So, come my friend, join this design team of Hyperion and convert your fantasy into a reality. Thank you.
You design a component, but how do you know whether your design component will not fail under various loading conditions, or whether you have selected the appropriate material for your component? This is where analysis is used to predict the physical behavior of the component in just about any loading condition. Let's consider a simple block. We all have attended the long 45-minute mechanics class in which we had to calculate stresses on the block under various loading conditions for which we had specific equations. Now let's take something more complex, a table. There are no set equations that can be used to describe something more complicated than a block or such simple shape. So I will break the table into limited simple elements, that is, individual plates and beams. We'll understand the math behind them and then connect them into a large set of equations. But what about more complicated systems like car engine with thousands of elements? Won't it be cumbersome? No one likes calculations. This is where CAE software comes in use, and this is what I, as a CAE engineer, do. For a better understanding, let's consider the car. A car has to undergo crash tests to ensure safe design standards. Back in the 70s, car manufacturers would design a car and run it into walls to check for safety. So each time a company had a design, they had to test it this way for different types of collisions. What happens if it rams into the wall at 60 kmph, at 120 kmph, or what happens if it gets rammed sideways? This is called crash testing. But seeing the budget ramming isn't possible for us. So as a CAE engineer, I will perform number of simulations of the car by using various software. Radios to be specific. Computer-aided engineering, or CAE, is the use of computer software to simulate performance in order to improve product designs or assist in the resolution of engineering problems for a wide range of industries. This includes simulation, validation, and optimization of products, processes, and manufacturing tools. Thus, joining the team, you will get to learn various CAE software such as ANSYS and HyperWorks. Looking at the advancements and current demands of composites, this year we are planning to do extensive research on them. We are also planning to introduce a new software, RAMSYS, for ergonomics design. I know these terms might be sounding a bit heavy at this level, but trust me guys, knowing these isn't a prerequisite for joining the analysis subsystem. You are going to learn everything from the scratch. We just want you to have the ability to think analytically and have a good hold on your basics. Over to the steering subsystem.
Hello everyone. If I ask any one of you how steering system works, I am sure you answer that steering wheel turns the wheels of the vehicle in the direction we want. But let me tell you guys, it is much more than that. Starting from the steering wheel, number of linkages connect to serve only one purpose, that is to transmit the motion of the steering wheel to the wheels of the vehicle. When I first joined the team, I was also like you guys, so eager to know all. But what caught my eyes was steering. Many questions was wondering in my head. How does it work? How can we predict the motion of each linkage? How can this small gears carry this much effort? And much more. Then day by day, bit by bit, me and my colleagues started learning the concept, implemented them virtually in software like SolidWorks. I would also like to share with you guys that in the previous year, we tried to manufacture a composite steering wheel and succeeded in the first attempt itself. We also succeeded in manufacturing of the self-designed 3D printed quick release mechanism used to separate the steering wheel from the column, which is light in weight and cost effective as compared to the commercial one. This year will be of much more adventure and thrill. The team is planning to design and manufacture a fully mechanical 4-wheel steering system along with the manufacturing composite tie rods. If you are an engineer who is willing to try new things, and this is the place for you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Pratik Khadkar. I worked in Team Hyperion in suspension and manufacturing for last year. That's for Infinity 4.0. So I will be representing suspension subsystem to you guys, so you can know about it. So firstly, when you hear name suspension, what do you think? Like a normal person or like an engineer? A normal person thinks that it consists of springs and dampers and that's all. But an engineer thinks differently. He thinks about all the aspects, how all linkages are connected to each other, how when the car is going through bump or droop, how the vehicle is turning. Then I've learned many concepts which I don't think I would have known anywhere else. I learned how to imagine things, how to use softwares like SolidWorks, how to do teamwork. So we have designed and manufactured our own suspension subsystem that feeling nothing else can get you. We have been consistently developing our software reach. We will be introducing dual rate spring in our vehicle to achieve greater stability. Suspension team has always focused on creating more and more stability to vehicle with maximum comfort. We have used UTM machine this year, that is last year, for our own with a guide for testing our springs. For future, we are working on MATLAB for more stability of our vehicle. We will be doing many tests on MATLAB for checking stability of our vehicle. So you must be thinking, well, the first thing I'll tell you that you will get to know about all the industry software, and just like an engineer does, and then their in-hand feeling like SolidWorks, Lotus, MATLAB, and all other softwares. If you are eager to know about them, then all people are going to teach you about all the softwares that they use, like ANSYS, CATIA, and all these things. You will be get to design and manufacture like a real engineer. We have tried hundreds of attempts on softwares to give the best we could. Now it's your turn to explore engineering like never before, so you can know what's happening behind those running wheels. Thank you.
Now, moving on to the braking subsystem, brakes are one of the most important parts of the vehicle. A vehicle could run faster and achieve higher speeds, but what if the vehicle has poor brakes? It's of no use. Here, we in Team Hyperion fully manufacture the whole braking system, right from the caliper to the brake pedal. This year, we have many other challenges and have planned of doing many new things in the upcoming season, like formation of our own composite material of brake pads, increasing its strength and stability over temperature and wear analysis, manufacturing of carbon fiber brakes and its analysis. Joining the team, you will get to know about various softwares such as Abacus, SolidWorks, simulation softwares related to braking subsystem. So now is your turn to contribute with us for the greener future. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Omkar Farande, working in Media and Management System of Team Hyperion. So till this point of the seminar, we have been briefed about all the technical opportunities for you in the team, but not just technical. Team Hyperion also provides you opportunities to develop your soft skills. And as we all know, technical skills are only the key to get yourself across the interviewer's desk. But it's your personality and your soft skills which are judged then after. And participating in such activities helps you build your personality and grow you as a person. A platform to represent Team Hyperion across various industry sectors. It can be multimedia or sponsorships or seminars and workshops. Apart from that, we also have a dedicated round in every competition, which is meant to judge how good you can present yourself and your team in the market. That is the business plan. Also, for the people who are interested in media, I would like to say that the team provides you a platform to showcase your talent and develop it under the guidance of professionals who have been working in the media industry. So, this is an opportunity for you guys to overcome your fears and weaknesses to develop your personality and other skills in the coming years, which will always help you and strong arm you throughout your career. Now, I would like to pass it on to my fellow mate.
Hello everyone. Myself Sanu Kumar, a braking associate from Team Hyperion. Up till now, my teammates described a lot about the objectives and working culture of our team. And now I will let you know about the position of our team at competitive scale, where our team stands and what we have achieved up till now. In the very first season, our team was recognized as the defending champion at SSBC Tegar Solar Vehicle Challenge held at Pandharpur campus. Our vehicle, Infinity, was recognized for best innovation, that is, the functional electronic differential. Analyzing the potential, the team announced the second season in 2017-2018 and came up with a three-wheeled solar car, Infinity 2.0. In this season, our team participated in NSVC and recognized as overall champion at NSVC. Infinity 2.0 was also awarded for Best Design, Best Endurance, Best Business Plan, and Best Acceleration. In 2018-19, the team announced the third season and participated in an Asia level competition along with a national level competition, NSVC. Our vehicle, Infinity 3.0, was also recognized for Best Design, Lightest Vehicle, Best Endurance, and third in Solar Endurance. We were second overall champions at NSVC. Maintaining the same legacy, we announced Infinity 4.0 in 2019-20, and we manufactured Infinity 4.0, an autonomous car, and tested successfully for a design track. Participated in virtual rounds of ESVC and NSVC, scoring good ranks. But due to COVID-19 pandemic, the dynamic round is put on hold. And now we proudly announce Infinity 5.0 and welcome you all to join us and contribute towards a better and a greener future. Thank you guys. If you don't have any doubt regarding anything, interested candidates, please register for Infinity 5.0. And for any further doubts or queries, please do call or text on the contact shared with you all and put a message in WhatsApp group related to recruitment procedure. And at last, I would like to thank everyone to join the orientation program. Thank you very much, Team Hyperion.